genuine reaction.
I don't go out shopping in person too often, just for the fact I sit at home like a loser playing Smash, head online, find what I want to buy,
I
and
do
have a
that
time
too.
man that actually
I
makes
can
my
do
together,
that.
deliver it me straight to my door. Not to mention you can have 6 tabs open, practically being in multiple stores at once, and buy things super
That's
quick.
true.
It's definitely a lot easier, but don't get me wrong, I do like walking around shopping centres every now and again, doing a bit of window shopping, looking around clothing stores, finding an item of clothing that I like, seeing the price, and then
I can just do it all online.
But one thing you don't get from online shopping is the
Yeah, but you can do exactly what he said, where you can just go into stores, tamper with everything. I'm guessing that's what the Apple Store's going to be about. It's like any shop, or the Apple Store itself, which we don't really have many around. It's you can just tamper with the phones.
Oh, I took a photo of my
What now?
foot
Your foot. Why did you take a photo of your foot?
with my shoe on.
Oh, cool.
Physically walking around
That's
stores
gonna be
and seeing
cut.
products in person or looking at storefronts is super cool and a lot more interactive. And whenever I do go shopping, there's always one specific store that stands out to me. The Apple Store. I mean, realistically,
We don't
how
have
would you
any
miss
of
it?
those
Compared
in
to
New
other stores,
Zealand.
It's a giant
No.
white cube with an Apple logo stuck on the front of it. But it somehow always manages to entice me in. Now, it's universally known that there are only 3 reasons that people go into the Apple Store. 1,
To
buy an
look
Apple
at stuff
product,
they can't
2,
buy.
to repair an Apple
Yeah.
product, or 3, to go in and play around with the funny tech for absolutely no reason or any intention of buying anything. And it's usually
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's
walking into the Apple
usually
Store is a
3.
whole experience in itself.
So
Now, I
funny,
get Apple's
though.
whole theme is like perfect and pristine, but everything is white. White floors, white walls, white screens. It's blindingly bright.
branding.
Walking into the
I'm
Apple
gonna
Store is
piss
like
on the
opening
wall.
Discord light mode
Yeah.
at 4 a.m. It's like that scene in Harry Potter where Harry and Dumbledore meet in Limbo. They weren't in Limbo, they were actually in the Apple Store the whole time. Sure, it looks rad, but it's borderline dystopian. Not to mention the staff, all identically stood there in t-shirts like cloaks with an Apple logo in the middle
That's
of their chest, like some
scary.
favorite Tony Stark.
Iron Man!
And that weird thing around their neck that I can only
As
assume is
mentioned.
a digital dog tag that tracks all their vitals, screen time, every action they perform,
Yep.
and how often they play Angry Birds.
Yeah.
All of them just walking around the store with iPads in their hands, like the Abstergo staff in Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
You might
played
have
it.
noticed that security seems a little light around here.
Actually, I have played Black stuff.
And the
we can remove
Genius
the part.
Bar. Now, sadly, despite being called a bar, there is no alcohol. The Genius Bar is a help desk.
What
of
the
sorts, and
fuck?
It's actually pretty useful if you have quick questions or need
They-
help.
they show
More
you
offensive
how
if you're an
to
Apple Store employee.
turn
The
on
word
your
genius
phone.
They show you
is a
how to
little
get
bit over the
scanned.
top.
Yeah.
Geniuses are people like Albert Einstein, Leonardo da Vinci, or Jungthor. They are all geniuses, not a guy in an Apple t-shirt that can fix my email by switching my iPhone on and off and show me how to download Snapchat by Akon on Apple Music. Now, from a marketing perspective, Apple have their store design down to a T. All the products laid out perfectly in lines on the table, in sections. It's like they're begging you to come over and just play with them. I mean, formally use and review them. Oh, come on, let's be real. Every human that's ever stepped foot into the Apple Store has fucked around with every product in there like it's a playground. It's human instinct. We've all taken photos of ourselves on the iPad with stupid...
Oh,
photos.
remember those filters?
Now, there's two
The old iPad filters?
What is it? Photo booth. Man, I remember that.
I remember going, whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I can't believe
did
my
too.
face is all funny.
People in this scenario.
Yeah.
Those that either set it as the home lock screen, the braver option, on display for everyone, or those that save the photo to the camera roll, wondering if it will stay on the iPad storage for years to come, like a time capsule, thinking they can return to the store 10 years later after 17 iOS versions have come out, and the image will still be on that iPad, like Chris the staff member at the Apple Store.
Pretty
has
sure
gone,
there'll
"Oh, no,
be
we
a
can't
new-
delete that image because
Yeah.
we took that back in 2014. But why is it all so fun? I literally have an iPad at home, but when it's right there in the Apple Store in front of me, there's another layer of fun to it. I can't help it. It's like when monkeys see themselves in the mirror, or running over to the iMacs, firstly trying to work out how macOS works, because that shit's like a NASA launch interface, then loading up Safari
fucking
and
is.
putting on a funny YouTube video like a deviant, or pulling up your own social media profile in the hopes that random strangers will give you a pity follow. Now, I would say the same about the iPhones, and sure, it's cool
I've
seeing
never
them
done
model
that.
in the store, but you can
true.
barely lift them off the table to use them because they're attached to those metal wires. And
Yeah,
I'm too
you
weak
have
to
to
even
like
lift
play
them
with
in.
it on
Or
the
say-
actual stand. It's stupid.
Yeah,
And I've
true.
set off the alarm like 4 times. I've done this. It's
Oh my
dumb.
It is dumb.
And the entire
To get
store will
full
go into
experience.
lockdown, and the staff will shoot into action mode and vaporize me. And if you're a real
That's never
Here's
happened.
another fun thing I like to do whenever I'm in the Apple Store. So if you're in an iPhone, there's a phenomenal feature called AirDrop, which allows you to wirelessly transfer an image to another iPhone user. And believe it or not, most people have this feature enabled without even knowing. So being in the Apple Store with an iPhone that has AirDrop, around a bunch of other people with an iPhone that also have AirDrop, you bask in the glories. You pull up
I've
the
never
image,
done that.
the
That's so
weirder the
smart.
better. Open the AirDrop menu and
You should
send
send
it
a
to
photo of
every single name you
penis.
see on the list.
Yeah.
Whilst you sit back and watch the confusion on everyone's face like some sort of fucked up magic trick. Now in recent years you of course have the newer products like the Apple Watch, AirTags, or of course Apple AirPods and Apple headphones. Well, I recently went into the Apple Store and they had a big headphone display. I was casually looking around when a staff member came over and asked me if I wanted to try the headphones out. Now this question stumped me. Like sure, I was curious to try them, but not exactly while an Apple employee would be staring me dead in the eyes as music played to gauge my opinion. But of course, I said yes, as to not be rude, and quickly slipped them on. Now at this point, it made no difference what audio was coming out of those earphones. It could have quite literally been a bass-boosted fart compilation on full blast, and I would have still nodded my head like I was jamming out, and claimed it was the best audio quality on the best device I've ever listened to. Hell, I would have shook his hand and complimented his music taste, as to not add any social awkwardness to the situation as I swiftly left the store. And how could you forget the Apple Pencil? A relatively new addition to the Apple arsenal, but whenever you see these babies on display, your inner Monet comes out. No matter how artistic or unartistic you are, you're compelled to go over to an iPad and express yourself. I'd stand there for hours working away, brush strokes, pencil shading, smudging, until, voila, a piece to behold, before a staff member
Yeah.
comes over and asks me to leave the store because I'm a grown man playing on all of the devices. And with all of that said, goodbye.
Indeed.